Sarvagyapeeta side, Swamiji.
Which Sarvagyapeetam? Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, you said you will do the past life description. Do we need to know something about what happened?
Nothing need to be done. Relax. Your body, how much cooperates, that much if you do, that's enough.
Okay.
Nothing else is required.
Thank you.
Samaji.
Yes, which side?
Sarunjanal. நம்ம இறுதி காலத்தில் நம்ம உடல் வந்து நமக்கு எந்தவித சப்போர்ட்டும் இல்லை, நம்மளால் வந்து செயல்பட முடியாத நிலைமை சூழ்நிலை வரும்போது இந்த கம்ப்ளீஷன் மூலிமா நம்மளே டேட்டு ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணி நம்ம
பண்ண முடியும் அழகாக பண்ண முடியும்.
நன்றி சாமி.
Swamiji.
Which side?
Deity side. All over the world there are people that are gay and lesbian. In my opinion, for some dumb reason, they're not accepted. But what is it in the
Vedic tradition completely accepts them. It accepts them, encourages Vedic tradition as gay lesbian marriages done 6,000 years before.
Say that last one again, 10,000?
6,000 years before, gay marriages, lesbian marriages are done in Vedic tradition. Vedic tradition accepts them as Napumsakalinga, the third gender. See, Vedic tradition does not stop with 3 gender. It talks about 10 gender. Male, female, physiological male, psychological female, physiological female, psychological male, physiological, psychological both male, but the functioning characteristic female, physiological, psychological both female, but functioning characteristics male, like the 10 genders are explained in Vedic tradition. All 10 genders are accepted. All of them are given equal rights in Agama and equal respect, including worship, becoming married, or if you can, getting child, if you can't, adopting child, and the right to worship the way you want, and the right to become a sannyasi. Every right available for male, female are given to all these 10 gender. The 11th gender is called transcendental gender, enlightened master's body. Enlightened master's body is neither male nor female or gay or lesbian. It is just a pure presence. He can use it as he wants, like how I am using this hand key. How I take it and wipe the nose and put it. Same way only I am using my body. I am using for the work I am doing, then I can drop it when I want.
And what about the people who display such hate? Do they hold the karma?
They will have the karma.
They will have karma, okay, especially the...
Agama very clearly talks about 10 gender.
So, Swamiji?
Yes. See, all the 10 gender, how they should apply the vibhuti or kumkum, how they should live, worship, relate, all that is clearly described. So all of them are given equal rights.
Swamiji?
Vedic tradition has no discrimination based on gender, caste, creed. It is actually imposed on us by the invaders.
Yes. Swamiji, I have a question. Why do we use sesame seeds in ancestral ceremonies? Yellu in Pitrakaryam?
Basically, the sesame seed has the power to pull your incompletions out for that.
Swamiji, deity side?
Copper can hold enlightened master's energy. That's why all yantras we make in copper. Like that, there are some metals and materials have specific qualities.
Deity side?
Yes.
Deity side.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I saw at the video something, so a question came into my mind. Cosmos is infinity, is endless, and I just thought, okay, the planet Earth is so tiny in the universe, and the universe is infinity too, and is endless. Is those mirrors reflections in other place than the Earth?
Yes, life exists in other planets in multiple forms.
Right.
And we are going to come in contact with them
Okay,
very
great.
openly, very soon.
Great.
Swamiji.
Vedic tradition has no discrimination between the LGBT. That's the word, na? Am I right? LGBT. Hmm? And of course, in 7 verses, Mahadeva describes, if a child has not experienced physical contact with the same gender, he will be incomplete and he will be overtly sexual.
Oh, my God.
You will be shocked. Maybe the future, the sexology will evolve and catch up, prove whatever Mahadeva said is right. He describes in an elaborate way the way the physiology and psychology of a person should evolve for completion. Next.
Yeah,
Hi,
Swamiji here.
Swamiji.
Yeah, I see my last life. It is, I was dolphin, and then take the body. After that, it is eagle, and then sharp. So I have seen there's not so much incompletion in it. And then I see Shiva in form from light. So then now I have a question, maybe stupid for you, I don't know.
Nothing is too big. Go ahead.
Where is the human being coming? So,
The answer will be too big for you.
but tell me, since I was a child.
There were trillions and zillions and billions of planets in that one. From one came into the other, and the other entered into the trillions and billions, and then from that billions and trillions all became one, and that one again became zillion, and from that zillion human being came. What you understood? No, your logic can never capture the definition or the answer, my answer. That's where the whole problem is. Question is not too big, answer is too big. Next.
Swamiji, deity side. As well as appearing to a person, can a spirit also communicate with a human being? As well as you said that a spirit can only appear.
They can appear and communicate, but they can't harm you.
Okay. The only other thing was the process was very intense, and my vocal cords are very important
That is
to
okay,
me.
it will become all right.
Okay, thank you.
Swamiji, stage side. The people who get they change sex through operation. How is that viewed?
That is allowed even in the Vedic tradition. There were gender change operations done in less than 7 days in Vedic tradition. There were operations, and I see in my vision, within next 10 years, when a person becomes 18, we will be giving them the option which religion you want to choose, which country you want to choose, which gender you want to choose and live. The world is going to reach that space. Just like picking up a new iPhone, you will pick up a new gender. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Hey, I lived as a male for too many years. Now it's time. Come on, let's see the female body. And I think I lived a female body for too many years. Come on, it's time. Let's enter into male body and see life. It is going to happen. It's going to happen. Just like a drive-in marriage, drive-out divorce in Las Vegas. It's going to be drive-in male, drive-out female. Very soon.
I'm not finished. The other thing
It's
is-
going to be because people are bored of the psychology of the same gender. They just want to switch it.
How are we going to meet other beings from other places? How is that going to happen? You said the event.
It is going to happen. Let's see when it happens.
Okay. The other thing is just the last thing. As soon as the process started, I started to get a tremendous amount of clear fluid out of my nose.
Good.
That's good.
Good. That is big cleaning.
Okay. Thank you.
Sir, Vangepeetam side.
Go ahead, ma.
Swami, as you said that we don't have power to kill. In fact, we can't kill a mosquito. So what we use this pesticide and all those stuff. So what we
Write
do?
down all those karmas and put it in the Ganga and pray to Ganga to clean it up.
Okay, Swami.
She will clean it up.
Okay, Swami, one of my client, before 1 year, she was suffering from cancer. Her each and every body part like lungs or whatever it may be, she was suffering from cancer. But because of her willing to live, she lived for 15 years more. But at the end of the life also, she never wanted to die ever. But she got died. So I don't know, she get liberated or she got stuck somewhere.
What do you want me to do about it?
I don't know what will be the answer, because after listening that she get died, I really cried a lot. I missed a lot, and I really wanted her to get another.
No, do
but
you
should
want
be
me to
good.
scan and tell whether she died or got liberated?
I'm just asking you what might happen with her.
I do not know. If you ask me to scan and tell, I'll tell you to get the photograph. As in the session, I'll scan and tell you.
Okay.
No, be very clear about what you want from me with this information. What is it?
Actually want whether she. I want to know that whether she.
Then when I am asking, do you want me to scan and
Yes.
tell?
Yes, I want.
Then come on, let it be very clear. Be very clear about what you are asking.
Yeah.
See, this big problem is people ask anything. If you ask direct, I can answer direct. People tell, oh, my friend has this problem. What is the solution? I tell, if your friend has, tell him to ask, do you have?
Yes.
Then ask. Tell very clearly, do you want to know?
Yes, I want to.
Then
know.
get that person's photograph and ask in the next session. I'll tell you.
Okay, Swami. Thank you.
Swamiji, deity side, Swamiji.
People talk so much
Swamiji.
without even knowing what they want to know by the end of the talk.
Swamiji.
Deity side. In August 2009, my father did NSP programs only, and in 2012 he met an accident and died. And
Did he abuse in between?
No, Swamiji. We
Then
were connected. And
be relaxed and rest assured he is liberated.
okay, thank you, Swamiji.
Swamiji.
It's automatic system.
Okay, thanks, Swamiji. And another thing, Swamiji, during this process.
Manorama is liberated because she has done NSP.
Oh, okay.
She has done NSP twice
Okay.
and she has done 4 programs. She went through this death process. Achi Manorama?
Yeah, yes.
So I liberated her.
Oh.
She won't have one more birth.
Awesome. And during this process, the first thing came is an owl, and then comes a snake, and the third one was the dog, and with a Shivalinga in front, Swamiji. So that was the experience. In both, I got the same thing.
Good.
Swamiji. Okay. And Swamiji, yesterday for the health, we didn't have a sharing session. Can I share something with people? What my experience?
You don't need to.
Yeah. No, the yam you blessed and gave, and yesterday I ate it, and I didn't have that. I want to share
that is okay.
Yeah. Actually, from my 3rd grade, like, when I'm 8 or 7 or 8, I used to have allergy to the yam. Like, whenever I eat, I'll become like that. Like, my face, everything gets swelling, and my internal organs get shrunk, actually. My eyes will be like this, and I won't be able to breathe. I was suffocating. And I purposefully will not eat it. 6 times, accidentally I ate it, and all the 6 times it happened. It not only affect me, also the person who served me. Like recently, my brother wife gave like a cutlet, yam cutlet, and it happened, and she went into powerlessness, like. But before coming to IA, they are in Washington DC. I told them like, I'll go to IA, come back, and I'll eat it again. And yesterday during the energy session, Swamiji blessed and gave me. And night I had it, and I was like, okay. I didn't even think about my problem. I was thinking like, oh, I got fed by Swamiji. So he asked me to open and he fed. So that was the happy, and I was dancing here. And after going to hotel, I said like, where are the symptoms? And immediately I said like, I went to my Atma Murti, Swamiji, I have a self-doubt, please, I want to drop it at your feet. And I'm like here without any issue. So thanks a lot, Swamiji. Thank you.
Blessings.
Swamiji.
I'll actually do that to him. I'll do that to him. I'm preparing him. It's actually easy to do that to him. I'm just preparing, and so that there is no risk. There is no risk, and he doesn't get agitated. His body will listen to me immediately, but his mind, because already you guys have spoiled his mind, I am preparing him mentally so that I can feed him. He will be relaxed. He will not have allergy. He will be happy and just nicely running around. I'll do it one by one, and I'll make sure he can eat all the food and be like a normal child. I'm just preparing him.
Swamiji, Mahadeva's kitchen side.
Yes.
So
Now onwards you can eat any amount, nothing will happen. You will be just normal.
So euthanasia is when you give someone something to kill them, or withdrawing life support.
Even that is wrong.
Right. How about if a patient comes in and they refuse something that I know is going to preserve their life, or?
Then that is their responsibility.
Okay.
You don't have to care about that. Worry about that.
Good.
But do not withdraw the life support. Do not assist euthanasia. It is cosmic, as per the cosmic law, it is wrong.
Swamiji, during the pregnancy, can we able to choose female
Gender,
or gender?
yes, you can choose.
How about the Chinese calendar? You know, sometimes they said this month you can have boy gender. Is that true?
Much more clear, precise, the Siddha calendars are there.
Siddha calendar.
The predicting methods, very precise I have.
How about if I want twins? Is that possible?
You have to have 2 apples, that's all. When you want to have, tell me, I'll give you 2 apples, take it, that's all.
I want it for me. I want to have a twins boy.
Your husband is here?
No.
All right, before leaving, I'll give you 4. You have 2 and give it 2 to him. You'll have it.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Swamiji, deity
Yes.
side. As well as the murder of insects, does meat that you've eaten in the past constitute murder?
You have to write that and offer it in Ganga, pray to Ganga to relieve you from that
Okay, thank you.
sin.
Swamiji.
Or you are saying if you are all connected before, be connected now. Why do you want to bother about that? Relax. Next.
Deity side. Swamiji, I have euthanized my pets in the past. Is there anything?
What?
My pets, my animals.
Oh God. Maybe you can do Maheshwara Puja to the pet to relax.
Do what?
A ritual to relax the pet. Or pen down, get me the photograph of the pet, and I'll ask you to drop it in the Ganga. You will be free from that karma.
Thank you.
I'll liberate you.
Swamiji, Mahadeva's kitchen side. So, for a soul outside the Sangha, for it to be liberated, it needs to be complete by the time...
Yes, and enlightened.
And enlightened.
Other than enlightenment, no way you can break the karma cycle.
So even if you have one incompletion...
Yes, simple incompletion to taste ice cream is enough to bring you back to New York. Simple, one incompletion.
But if an incompletion is caused due to not their fault, like they have some...
There is no, not their fault. All is caused only by the individual's fault. Individual is responsible for everything.
And just one thing, Swamiji. While I did the second time, the second death meditation, all that was happening for me was I was kind of educating myself. So I don't know why that was, or is there any clarity you can give
What
on
is
that?
the need to know? Leave it, that's all.
Okay. And first time I just saw you, there was nothing else. And
that's good.
In kind of
That's
a
good.
Ram avatar.
That's good, that's good. Then what needs to get in is got in. Death process I have got in already. The peacemaker, surgery is successful.
Thank you so much.
Swamiji, stage side.
Because I blacked out most of you guys. I blacked you all out. So that's when you have seen this. Great.
Swamiji, I have a little heavy head. Is it due to anything? It's like...
So much cleaning is done now.
Okay, it's going thump,
Ma?
thump. So the thumping is okay? It's going thump, 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 thump. And Swamiji, my father passed away 3 years ago, and then we gave his body according to his wish to the AIMS hospital. So we didn't do any of the rituals.
I think you should get at least little hair or a nail or something.
But it is 3 years ago.
What to do then?
Now what?
You should do Shraddha to him.
During Shraddha time? So it is done in the ashram?
You ask Ambananda, we can get a priest to do it. Or you can, next time when you guys go to Ganga, Ambananda can organize, you can do it.
Okay. And also for my mother, I wanted to know, she is alive, she is 81. So what do you suggest for her? So that, we can
Why don't you make her do one IA in Kashi?
In Kashi?
Get her to an inner awakening in Kashi. I'll make sure once she goes through the death process, I'll guarantee her that she will be liberated when she leaves the body.
Right. Even though she might not be able to do all those intense
Even
process.
if she just goes through death process, that's enough.
Okay, Swamiji.
I'll take care.
Mahadeva kitchen
Just
side.
few process, if she goes through, whatever she can, that's enough.